Here we are for the start of the First Division grand final between Altona and Laverton. It's knocked out towards Steve Shields. Shields, he's tackled without the ball, picked up by Laverton, drive back towards the centre of the ground. Shaggy McGuinness is making good position, fails to take the mark though, could have been in the back. Two Laverton players picked up here by Quinton Batchelor. Handball pace of Quinton Batchelor, away he goes, but the umpires pulled it back, making him go back over his mark to take the kick apparently. Quint goes back now. This is the first actual kick of the match. Nice long kick to the centre of the ground. Players fly. Knocked over by Marty McCullough. Over to Peter Mildenhall. Peter's following up. In comes Morgs. Picks up. Shoots towards the goals. And Wayne Smith. Picked up by Steve. It could be a free kick to Mantix. No, not paid by the umpire. Handball out towards the man. Johnny Robinson of Altona was caught without the ball, but the umpire has paid the free kick to Johnny. Johnny's well within kicking distance for John. He's on a very acute angle. He comes right across the ground. A short pass towards Andrew Wilson. Andrew can't pick it up. Picked up by Laverton, driven out towards the centre. Steve Mannix fires. He can't pick it. He has on left foot, snapping towards the goals. And Wayne Smith fires, but forced through for 1 point. That's the first score of the match. 1 point to Altona, forced through by Wayne Smith. Waiting for the umpire to signal. The Laverton player now going out to the outer side of the ground. A short one, drops short, picked up by 39 of Laverton, turns, drives out towards the wing position where there's a two-out battle here, and he's paying a free kick. The umpire's paid a free kick here to Steve Mannix is forced out in the back and receives a free kick. Steve's right out on the edge of the diamond, but that's not impossible for him to get the distance. Here's a big long kick from Stephen down towards Keithy Staggers and Wayne Smith. Neither failed to taken away by 39 of Laverton again, who comes right out towards the half-forward line for Altona. Handball's over to 17. He's caught in possession. Handball's out towards Russell Walsh. Martin Perry forcing the ball down towards goals, loses the run of it. Goes to 8 of Laverton. He turns, drives back towards the wing again where there's 3 or 4 players, 5 for the mark. No one fails to take it. Darren Wise. It could be a free kick to Altona there to be taken by Stephen Shields. Stevie goes towards the centre again. Picked up here by Morgs. Drops the ball again. Goes out to 8 again of Laverton. Picks up, turns, drives in towards the centre. Fails to take the mark. Forced out, and the umpire kind of play the free kick to Stephen Shields, who was tackled when not in possession of the ball. The ball's back with Steve. Waiting for Steve now. Walking towards Peter Mildenhall and drives that way. Peter's in possession. Fires from behind and fails to hold the mark. They've taken by Morgs. Handball's back to Peter. Peter goes away out towards Russell Walsh. Russ can't take the ball. And it's a free kick to Russell, who was on the ground. He's wasting no time, but there's a player infringed over the mark. Russ goes towards Wayne Smith. A bad bounce. Bounces right over his head in towards 2 Laverton players. In comes Steve Mannix with a beautiful bump. He's tackled when not in possession of the ball. Handball's out towards Johnny Robinson. Johnny Rob picks up, drives towards the goals, but it's right across the face and out on the full. So relieving free kick to Laverton. 38. He's a short kick in towards centre half forward. They're running loose. 39, 37 out here by himself on the flank. Taking Andrew Wilson, arrived a little bit late in the scene. Back towards the centre. Russell Walsh can't. He fights. And a free kick's against Russ, who's into the players back. Waiting for him now. Comes to the left foot round this way towards Darren Wise and Perry Pabiga. But the Laverton number 10 takes it. He plays on. Puts it out here towards Shag McGuinness, and a Laverton player. The Laverton player's first to the ball. Picks up, handballs over nicely to number 10 coming through. Who's Perry Pabiga hotly in pursuit. But the umpire's paid a trip to number 10. And Perry, waiting for Perry to hand him back the ball. Throws back the ball. He's no leads coming from Laverton. He goes across the ground. There's a nice mark taken there. It was Wayne Michelli. It was a lovely mark. Here's Morgs is in possession here. He's Perry Pabiga over the top. Can't hold it. Play it towards Laverton. Laverton player plays. Picked up here by number 9 of Laverton, a short pass in, but Quinton Batchelor, safe in defence, has pulled in a nice mark. Waiting for Clint now to go to the outer side of the ground. Towards Steve Mannix leads, and Steve's marked over the centre. Towards us, waiting for Steve. Joe, long, high kick towards Peter Mildenhall and Russell Walsh. Peter and the Laverton player fight it out. The blonde-headed Laverton player takes the ball away towards Terry Babega over the back, down to Morgs. Morgs picks up, tackled when he's held and not in possession of the ball. No, the umpire had played it to Laverton, was the other way. He ruled it was in possession. He's got the ball now on the wing. And a long kick. Peter Greenoff knocks it away nicely, but follows up now. The Laverton player, number 9, is hot in. Murray Tisdale, safe in defence, comes out to meet the ball. Bumped as he goes to kick, goes to the ground. There's a Laverton player on the ground. Picked up by Darren Wise with a turn of speed and out of the centre. Beautiful pass to Stephen Shields. Shields he plays on. Nice over to Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell going goalward, but a short pass down towards Peter Mildenhall. Peter's in possession. He's tackled when not in. Picked up by the Laverton player now. Comes towards the centre and a nice pass right to number 25 who plays on. Goes up towards the wing to where another Laverton player is all by himself. Turns out, and here's opened it right up. The Laverton player is going goalward, shoots from about 40 metres out, but it's right out on the full, and Murray Tisdale will take the relieving kick for Altona. There's a big long kick by Murray, and Darren Wise flies but fails to hold the ball. Picked up by Laverton, coming goalward again. This is very accurate, and it's right through. That's the first goal of the match. We played 7 minutes. Altona are 1 point. Laverton now go on to 1 goal. 1 goal straight. There's the bounce of the ball. Centre ruckman Steve Mannix in for Altona. Gets a knockdown. No one in particular picks. Now a Laverton player chips in to pick it up. Out to the wing. It's 27. He goes towards and a half forward, and it's taken by Laverton there, running over to number 9, who's beautifully tackled out there by Peter Greenoff. Peter comes, and the umpire has played the free kick to Perry Pagiga. A nice tackle by Perry when they were hot. Perry comes towards the centre of the ground. Stephen Shields has got the set. Fails to take it though. The Laverton player chipped in and took it right from him. Now looking towards the centre of the ground. Perry Pagiga, push in the back against Perry to number 10. He goes for a nice looking pass. It's a lovely pass, and the full forward let out beautifully. Taking the ball about 30 metres from goal, directly in front. And he can run in towards a goal. It's, by the way the players are behind, I'd say it's right through the centre. That's the second goal to Laverton. Laverton move on to 2 goals straight to Altona 1 point. And we've played. Waiting for the centre bounce again. They go. Peter Mildenhall in for Altona, but he's into the Laverton players back. And the free kick, resulting free kick goes to Laverton, 25. Peter's right in the very centre of the ground, in the circle. In comes with a long kick towards their half-forward line. Martin McCullough. Wayne, Johnny Robinson picks up off the pack and away he goes. Streaming down towards Stephen Shields, a lovely pass. Stephen Shields, handball back to Johnny Robinson, coming through in the centre, and a long kick down towards the goals. Waiting for Steve Mannix, and he's marked at the true centre half-forward position for Altona. This is Altona's opportunity to bring up their first major. In comes Steve, favouring the drop punt. It's a very nice looking kick. The goal umpire hasn't moved, and 2 flags up. That's another one. The first goal for Altona. Kicked by Steve, their captain, Steve Mannix. There's the bounce again. Peter Mildenhall goes for the Stephen Shields picks up in the centre. He's into Stephen's back, and the resulting free kick goes to Steve Shields. Waiting for the usually a good kick of the ball. Steve goes back, and this is no exception. Down towards Russell Walsh and Steve Mannix. Steve fires, can't take it. Picked up by Johnny Robinson, the will-o'-the-wisp. He turns, handballs, but it's intercepted by the Laverton player. There's a push in the back. The umpire is going to ball it up about 40 metres out from the Altona goal. There's the bounce of the ball. Peter Mann picked up here by Laverton. He comes out towards the grandstand side with a long high kick. Morgs and two Laverton opponents, but he's well done there by Shaggy McGuinness, who read the play well and forced the ball over the line and out of bounds. There's a throw. Piddles in the ruck for Altona. He knew he's back and he will take the resulting free kick. There's the first change from Laverton, and Paul Johns is on. Steve, Eric Sorrell picks up, turns off the left boot, out towards Keith Saggers, who fires from behind, fails to mark. Laverton picks up, turns, weaves, touches the ball down, and then goes straight towards the centre of the ground, where we have Laverton mark, 43 of Laverton turns. He goes short here, looking for 28, who's taken it. Handballs over to a player coming past. Okay. And he's turned, drives it in towards the goals. This spells danger. But it's a free kick to Perry Pabuga, who's pushed in the back when going for the mark. There's Peter Mildenhall giving a lead out the side of the ground. It's not a good kick, but the Laverton player, Peter forces it down. Now he picks up, turns. The old bit of experience then as he turned round, got onto his left foot, drives straight towards the centre of the ground, but it's marked there by number 9, who handball straight onto his 25, driving it down towards the goal line. Martin Perry's running backwards. Marty forces the ball and comes right across the face of goals and drives right out to the side of the ground when Johns goes for the ball, can't take, turned, and a misdirected kick, but dividends for Laverton as it went straight to a player. Number 8, who's not a great distance out at all. Runs in. That's not quite far enough, but it's a Laverton mark who turned around quickly and played on a goal. That's their third goal. 3 goals straight to Altona, 1-1. There's a bounce of the ball again. Laverton went for it on. Peter Mildenhall following it down, still following it down. It's as good as a kick away. He's forced it down out towards Andrew Wilson. He stands his ground and takes the ball. Eric Sorrell comes in to relieve. Back to the centre. Quinton Batchelor. Laverton have got the loose man going out here. Back towards the centre. Shaggy McGuinness scoops in. Fails to. This is Murray Tisdale leads out for Altona. He's drives it well out here, and it's a free kick down the ground as Murray's interfered with after he got rid of the ball, and the resulting free kick has been taken by Robin Morgan, and a beautiful here's our commentator coming now.
You got the Laverton sheet?
No, I haven't any sheet. I'll have to see if I can find one for you, Tom. Russell Walsh is marked and now drives in towards. But a safe mark for Laverton over the top of Wayne Smith. Yeah. All right, Tom. Players' numbers. All right. Yeah.
And I'll start the next quarter.
Righto, Tommy. Fair. Okay, mate. Perry Babega into Altona. He forces his way through. Very, very strong football by Perry. Hotly pursued by 2 Laverton players, and he forced the ball. There's Darren Wise in for Altona now. Wise over the top. Nice knock towards Morgs. Morgs runs straight in an opponent, and he's played a free kick to his Laverton opponent. Returned by Russell Walsh to his left foot kick going around towards Johns. Johns is into the back of Shaggy McGuinness, but Shag takes a safe mark all the same. He would have had the free at any rate, so Shag goes towards the centre of the ground. Stephen Shields drops in front and takes a nice mark in front of his Laverton opponent. His Laverton opponent had a big smile on his face at the umpire. He must have thought he was his, but no way. Eric Sorrell gets one hand to it. He forces it out, but the Laverton player fast on the swing. Picks it up, goes towards Wayne Michelli and Johns of Laverton. He runs nearly out of bounds with it. A short one back towards the Laverton players. Martin Perry forces his way through. But the umpire has played another free kick to Laverton here from about the identical position that last shot at goal was taken. Waiting for him now to come in and have his shot at goal. It's a long kick. Accurate kick too, but not quite long. There's a free kick to Altona as the Laverton opponent is right into the back of Darren Wise. Darren will take the resulting kick right in the goal square. Going towards the half-back line. 6 of Laverton traps the ball nicely, runs away from Eric Sorrell, drives in towards the goal again, but Darren Wise is... But, yes, Wise has pulled in a... No, he's played it the other way. He's played it to Laverton. There was a 2-out duel there. I myself thought Wisey had the mark, but the umpires played it to Laverton. This was right in the goal square where he's kicking from. Puts the ball on the ground, pulls the socks up, goes in now. Drop punt, and the way the crowd move, it's right through. That's their 4th goal straight, and we've played 17 minutes into the first quarter of this grand final. Yeah. Umpire comes in, bounces again. Darren Wise from the back knocks it down. Russell Walsh fails to pick it up. Wise, he picks it up himself again. Out to Stephen Shields. Stephen comes towards Andrew Wilson. Johnny Robinson chips in. Johnny is dispressed to the ball. Picked up by Morgs, who was following him down. Goes goalward. Keithy Saggers. And it's a Laverton mark. No, he's playing it to Wayne Smith. It wasn't Keithy Saggers at all. It was Wayne Smith. Keith standing in the goal square. Wayne's well within kicking distance. He'd be 35 to 40 metres out on a side angle. Crouching over the ball now as he runs in. A drop kick, drop punt. It's swinging away. And it's 1 point. The umpire signal 1 point. That takes Altona on to 1 goal 1 to Laverton 4 goals 1. And 20 minutes of the first quarter. Coming out towards us. Grandstand side of the ground, Darren Wise from the back. Picked up by Laverton, coming towards Johnny Robinson, chips in, forces the ball wide. Russell Walsh straight over the... But it's taken by a Laverton opponent. He comes up the ground here towards 2 Laverton players and Shaggy McGuinness. Laverton traps the ball there as 2. He was 4 Altona players and 1 Laverton there, and the Laverton player has been awarded the free kick. He goes back a long torpedo punt towards half-forward line. And another Laverton mark to Paul Johns, a former Altona player. He's a long way from goal. You can see the white square behind him there, the line. That shows you where he is when he's at about 15 metres up to his player. So he'd be 40. That's a drop kick. It's a long one too. Maury Tisdale from... in the front, picked up by Eric Sorrell from the back. He drives out towards Shaggy McGuinness, who makes good position and takes a nice mark. The umpire, but Morgs, right on the boundary, took a nice mark. Now, Altona looking to open it up now. It's not a good kick from from Robin that time. Peter Greenoff in. He's got to be paid the mark, Peter, as the front man. There's a nice kick by Peter. Down towards Steve Mannix. Steve made nice position and slips as he turns. Goes back now. He's a long way out from goal, but a good kick of the football. This one's no exception. But Laverton chipped in to take a mark. Wayne, he comes short here. 39 is by himself there. Now 37 is a long kick to set up Perry Bobega. 1 out duel. To Laverton player, he's caught with the ball. Handball's on by young Wayne Michelli. His forcey Laverton player runs into his teammate, bounces again, picked up, snaps over his head towards goal. Maury Tisdale and the Laverton full forward, and the Laverton full forward's pulled in another one. He's on an angle, not an impossible angle, but he's running in now, firing towards the goals. And I think he's drifted right across the goal and through for 1 point. That takes him on to 4 goals 2 to 1 goal 2. And 22 minutes of the first quarter have elapsed in this 1980 Grand Final, Western Suburban League. There's Murray Tisdale to kick out now. Drop punt, plenty of distance. Out to Peter Greenoff, in from the back, fails to take the mark, goes down the short, 29, he drives in towards the goal. Here's a Laverton full forward by himself. And that's forced through for 1 point. He's paid dropping the ball against Eric Sorrell. Eric's on the ground. But the free kick has been awarded to Laverton. Right within four feet out, you might say. And it's right through the centre. He's kicked the ball right out into the trees. That's 5 goals too. A very good start for Laverton. There's a bounce again. Peter Mildenhall from behind down to Martin Perry. He can't. Russell Walsh and picked up by Russ this time. Handball's out to Peter Mildenhall. Peter turns onto the left foot, drives towards the goal. Keithy Saggers from behind and a nice mark. Keithy right above his Laverton opponent. Keith would be about 45 metres out from goal towards the outer side of the ground. Usually a very good, accurate kick. Kicked over 100 goals this year for Altona. And with that kick, I think he's added another one to his score. We're waiting for the yellow umpire. Yes, it's right through. There's a bit of a lapse there, but the umpire signalled 2 flags, so that's a... With that, takes Altona on to 2 goals too with that magnificent goal from Keithy Saggers. There's the bounce again. Peter Mildenhall in doing the bulk of the ruck work there. Takeout by Laverton, drives short, but Perry Pabiga comes... No, it's Wayne Michelli. Wayne turns, drives a long kick down to Steve Mannix and 3 Laverton opponents, but Steve takes a beautiful mark in the centre of them. Altona are playing with a little bit more purpose now. They're moving the ball better and looking better. Here's Steve right on the edge of the diamond with a square. Goes for a long torpedo kick, and it's a big long one right into the goal square for the high flyers. As the umpire is blowing a whistle, I don't know who he's playing the kick to. It could be going to Keith. Yes, to Keithy Saggers again. Keith was forced out when that ball was high in the air, so Keith has got the resulting free kick. This time much closer than his last shot at goals. Actually, he'd only be 10 metres out. Keith's crouching over the ball, running in now. That famous drop punt. There it goes, and it's true as a die. Right through the centre. Beautiful goal to Keithy Saggers. Andrew Wilson just ran in to congratulate him. We've played on the time clock. We're into the time on period. We've played about 26 minutes, so there won't be much more of this quarter left. Peter Mildenhall over the top, but the umpire's played a free kick. He's infringed there. The Laverton players got the ball now. Goes for a long torpedo punt up to Eric Sorrell's in position here. He could have been pushed in the back, but the umpire disallowed it. It's picked up by Laverton, snapped in towards the goal. Maury Tisdale. Maury fires from behind, and that's no mark. Forced out towards it, picked up by Eric Sorrell. Has 1 bounce, 2 bounces. Then goes for a left foot kick down towards Marty Perry. But Stevie Shields chips in from behind and takes the mark low down on his chest. Here's Steve looking for someone to drive further down the field too. Nice torpedo, drop punt towards Steve Mannix. He's been crowded there by 4 or 5 players, but forces his way through. Tackled when not in possession of the ball and must take the resulting free. Now he goes towards goal, a big long kick. Looking for the high flyers again. Keith Saggers from behind again, but this time disallowed. Picked up by Wayne Smith. Handballs over to Russell Walsh. Russell goes goalward, fires. This could be very close. Picked up. That's still ball still in play. Andrew Wilson picked it up there. It's kicked out on the full by the Laverton player. And the resulting free will go to Wayne Smith here. That was a bit of confusion down there. Wayne was... Oh, now Wayne's passed it beautifully across to Peter Mildenhall, who is on a slight angle, but a left footer. He'll be kicking right in with this one. There's that's as straight as a die, right through the centre. Beautiful goal. That takes Altona on to 4-2. Now only 1 goal down and looking much more purposeful. And we've played nearly 29 minutes, so there won't be much more in this quarter. Again, waiting for the start now, the bounce again. Martin Perry Knocked out by Peter Mildenhall, out towards Steve Mannix. Steve can't get to it in time, and it's picked up by Laverton, driven out towards Wisey. Here's our commentator arriving now. Tommy's nearly ready to go. We've played 30 minutes of this quarter have been played, so there won't be much time on. Here's Peter Greenoff is getting under it. There's two Laverton players picked up here, turns around, drives in towards the full forward line, and the full forward's out again, takes one low down on his chest. This is the third shot he's had from this position. Alan White, I've just been informed this is Alan White. Good, likely type of footballer. In comes Alan now for his shot towards goal, right foot kick, and it's a goal umpire's right under us, straight through. That's another goal, 6 goals to Altona 4-2 with over 30 minutes of this first quarter been in progress. Thanks, Tom.
Good night.
Right, there's a bounce again, waiting for the wires from the back. Gets a knockdown, but goes to a Laverton player, goes straight towards Martin. Peter Greenoff comes and picks up, drives across towards the coach's box. The ball's running. Johnsy of Laverton pounced. Shaggy McGuinness arrives, but I think the ball has been forced over the line, and we'll wait for the resulting throw. It's the umpire there now. Throws in. Ruckman set. Darren Wise from the back gets into his opponent's back, and the resulting free kick goes to Laverton. Number 43.
Which is Ian Chesterman.
Ian Chesterman. Ian goes forward towards his full forward in White again. White's under it, gets his hand to it, but Murray Tisdale backing himself up, picks up. He runs into trouble. He's captured by 2 Laverton players. Murray went for a run and was caught. And now the resulting free kick goes to, it's White again, the full forward, who tackled Murray pretty hard then.
Long kick this bloke, John.
Yeah, big long kick. He's going back, he'd be about 50 metres out, but fancies himself. It's a long one, right, it's straight as a die, but dropping now. Murray's into the Laverton player, charges through, picked up here by another Laverton player. He turns, screws, goes out to the flank, and that's a good bit of football. Number 6,
Number 6 is Charlie Camilleri.
Charlie Camilleri.
Down from the wing.
He's a wingman that's drifted down into the forward pocket. And there's the siren. That's the end of the first quarter, but Charlie Camilleri's got to have his kick here, well within kicking distance. Running in now, favouring the drop punt, and the crowd behind the goal. It's gone through. That takes them on to 7 goals, 1 to Altona 4-2. And from the rest of the commentary, we're taken on by our commentator, Tommy Hogan, ace reporter.
Okay, back here at Werribee, score Laverton 4 goals 2 to Altona 7 goals 1. Mildenhall and Climby. Up they go. Mildenhall comes from the back, gets a tap over towards, and out comes number 25 of Laverton, which is, I don't know, anyhow, they go out towards the wing, and Johnsy has marked it right on the deep end of the wing. He drop kicks in towards Greenoff. Greenoff is in there, he can't mark the ball. Out comes a Laverton player and puts it through for a point. And that was number 13. Pick him up after. Laverton have really jumped Altona here. 4 goals 2, 7 goals 3. Murray Tisdale looking for a lead. Puts it out long right into the half-forward line. Players set themselves. Sorrell comes through, knocks it towards Stevie Shields. Steve Shields picks it up, handballs over towards Sorrell. Sorrell puts it long into the down towards Darren Wise. Darren Wise sets himself, can't take the mark. Out comes a Laverton player, he can't get the ball. Picked up now by a Laverton player. In comes Perry Pabiga, he handballs it towards Walshy. Walshy trying to break away. He's in trouble, handballs to Darren Wise. This is good play. Wise looking for a play down half-forward line, but he has to handball it. In comes Robbo. Robbo can't pick up the ball. Mandix knocks it over towards Robbo once again. Robbo handballs it out, and the umpire's paid holding a ball against Robertson. Murray Yule's going to take the kick for Laverton on the half-forward line. Yule it is, puts it on, drop punt down towards Peter Mildenhall, but number 27 Stan Woods of Laverton takes a safe mark right on the wing. Stan Yule puts it down towards the half-forward line. Out comes the ruckman, number 43 for Ian Chesterman for Laverton. A high drop punt in towards a full forward line. Pabiga's there. He reads the play very well. Kicks into the man on the mark, however. Out comes, looks to be Sorrell. No, it ain't. Out comes Mace. Mace puts it out towards the wing. Where are he looking for Mark Neal? Mark Neal can't mark it. A drop punt in towards centre half forward. Batchelor giving his man a bit of a start there. And number 9 takes a safe mark for Laverton, which is Wayne Mackey. Mackey down towards full forward line. Out comes Wayne Michelli. Wayne Michelli puts it out towards now Walshy. Walshy's got plenty of time now. He can settle down and pick someone out. Down towards now Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields can't pick up the ball. And number 9, he's pretty busy, this boy, which is Wayne Mackey. And it's a free kick to Laverton. Number 39 of Laverton, which is Ian Taylor, the rover. Taylor now puts a high drop punt right into the full forward line. Players set themselves. No one can mark it. Out comes the ball. In comes running through Mark Neal. Mark Neal nearly gets it on his left foot. He can't get it clear. Out comes a Laverton player. Well, players fall all over the ball. Murray Tisdale in there and punches it out towards Johnsy, but the players beat. The ball runs over the line and beats the players. In the forward pocket now. Scores of 4 goals, 2 to 7 goals, 2 to played 5 minutes. Mildenhall can't get that knock this time. However, Peter Greenoff gets the ball. He puts it down towards young Morgo. Morgo can't get the ball. There's players trying to get around this free kick. A free kick to Laverton. And the player is Charlie Camilleri. He puts it in towards the pocket. Sorrell sets himself, so does Mildenhall. No one can mark it. A snapshot for goal, and I think it's nearly through. Yeah, it is. Another goal to Laverton. They go on to 8 goals, 2 to Altona, 4 goals, 2 to. Looks like a lot of problems for Altona. Right, 7 minutes in the second quarter. Laverton 8 goals, 2 Altona, 4 goals, 2. Players set themselves for the knock. Mildenhall gets it out towards Stevie Shields. He gets around an opponent. In comes Sorrell. He can't pick up the ball. Backed up by Stevie Shields. Handballs over to Clinton Batchelor. Clinton Batchelor goes towards Darren Wise. Darren Wise has got plenty of time. He'll put it deep into the full forward line. Players set themselves. Sagas is from behind and he's taken a screw. No mark. Play on, says the umpire. Free kick in the last line of defence to 11 and player. Out towards number 37, John Monane. John Monane picks up the ball. He's out of bounds. He's run over the line. In the half forward line now, players set themselves. Mildenhall coming down with Stephen Mandix. No, I don't know who the umpire is. Players set themselves. Steve's going for the knock. Out Walshy out towards Piddles, over to Robbo. Been picked up by 11 and player, who tries to force it across the line and does so. A good play by the 11 and player. Number 17 it was, Lofty Linterbrink. Up they go again, Mandix from behind, he gets a knock. No rover home, no. Mildenhall puts his body in there, over towards Robbo. This could be football. Oh, in the back, it's got to be a free kick to Walshy. Walshy was fouled in the last line of defence, and he'll take the kick right on the full forward line. Not the best of kicks, Russell Walsh, but he should put this right through the middle. Directly in front. Altona could go on to 5 goals, 2 here. It's only 3 goals the difference now if he can kick this. He comes in 15 yards out directly in front. Ball's on its way. It's right through the middle for mine. Umpire says 1 goal, 5 goals, 2 to 8 goals, 2 Laverton. Okay, back here we're about 9 minutes into the second quarter. Players set themselves. Darren Wise puts his body in front. However, the ruckman Climb gets it for Laverton. Nearly a free kick. Yeah, it's a free kick for number 39 of Laverton. He's been a busy bloke to Ian Taylor. Ian Taylor, he'll drive it in towards the centre half forward position. Players set themselves. Peter Greenoff in front and takes a strong mark, a beautiful mark. Number 10 of Altona. Looking for players here. Puts it out towards the wing where Mandix sets himself. He can't knock the ball away. In comes Morgo. Morgo and Mandix. Mandix gets it over towards now Mark Neal. Mark Neal down towards the half forward line. Players are going to be there, but it's going to be a safe. Oh yes, he's nearly holding the ball, but he gets away in a beautiful little pass right into the centre. Laverton are taking a short way home. Number 37 of Laverton, which is John Monane. Monane right on the wing, right in front of our commentator's box here. Down towards the half forward line again. Players try to punch the ball. In comes Darren Wise. He's playing well here. Hand passes towards Sorrell. Sorrell finds a man in Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields, he'll keep going. He'll drive it into the forward line. Players set themselves here. No one in particular can mark it. A Laverton player kicks it down towards directly in front of us here in the wing. Nearly a free kick to Andrew Wilson there. Johnson's there trying to pick up the ball. He's taken a long time to pick it. Handballs it now. Out comes Robbo. Robbo, nearly a free kick. Andrew Wilson gets around his player. Puts it in towards Stephen Mandix. Can he mark it? No, he can't. Out comes Middleton Hall will take the free kick. A free kick against the Laverton player, number 23, which was Scotty Wiley. Milton Hall, pretty long, is usually a long kick. He's going to have a shot. He'll always be 55 yards out. Puts it up towards into the forward line. Players set themselves, but a strong mark by the full-back. A strong mark. Out towards half-forward line. In comes Johns. He knocks it down further. Mark Neal can come in, but Stevie Shield comes in. The handballs it out to Batchelor. Batchelor could get going here on his left foot. Puts it up high. Can anybody mark it for Altona? And Robertson's taken a great mark. Peter Robertson, only 17, puts it over to Batchelor. This is beautiful play. He'll steady up, goes for the long one. Sagas is there. Can he get around his opponent? Screws it around, but in the safe hands of a rover for Laverton, which is Tom Cardy. Out towards the half-forward line. And Meso, no, it's Peter Mildenhall, knocks it over on the half-forward flank. Ruck set themselves. Scotty Wiley comes through, handballs it out. All Altona players there. Darren Wise gets around his play, nearly caught with the ball. No, umpire says play on. Out in the wing it is, goes up towards in the direction of Wayne Michelli, who punches the ball out of bounds. Very good, safe play. Wise rucking well for Altona, so is number 25, Bruce Climb for Laverton. Up goes Wise and Climb. Wise gets the head out towards Clinton Batchelor. He comes through, balks his opponent. This is good play, nearly got knocked down. He'll take the free kick. A free kick to Clinton Batchelor. Over towards the scoreboard side. Score still 5 goals 2 to 8 goals 2, and they've played about 12 minutes. Eric Sorrell puts it in towards Smithy. Smithy can't mark the ball, and a safe mark there by Johns of Laverton. Out to come Morgo and number 6 of Laverton. Number 6 of Laverton gets around him, tries to get it. No, it's out of bounds. He's run over the line, and the player was Charlie Camilleri. Been a busy boy, Charlie Camilleri. The ruck set themselves once again. Mandix gets it out towards the rover. Robbo comes through, can't pick up the ball. He gets it out towards Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson could be in the back. Oh, he didn't have the ball, Umpy. He didn't have the ball. Ian Taylor it is. Ian Taylor will put it in towards the half-forward line. Wise and Mark Neal are there. This could be talk here. Out comes Stevie Shields, playing well for Altona. Nearly caught with the ball. Umpire says play on. In comes Mark Neal again, and a big scramble here right on the wing, and the umpire says give it to me, he'll bounce the ball. Score still 5 goals 2, 3 goals are different to 8 goals 2, Laverton. Up they go once again. Wise from behind, can't get the knockout. In comes Morgo, but this bloke's playing very well, Bruce Climb. He puts it down towards the half-forward flank. Greenough behind the ball. He can't mark it. In comes Perry Babiga, but it's a touchy free kick. And number 43 will take it for Laverton, Ian Chesterman. It's been a long kick down towards the forward line. It comes 11 and play. He handballs it across to number 27, 11 and snaps for goal. Maury Tisdale tries to turn around. He can't get to it, and it'll go over the line and beat all players right in the forward pocket. Ball thrown in, players set themselves. Wise from behind once again. He gets the knockdown and he keeps battling away for the ball. He's got to handballs out towards Mark Neal. Mark Neal's fed it and got a paddock here. He can't pick up the ball. He's fumbling and he gets around on his wrong foot. Handballs over now towards Robbo. Robbo could be in trouble. He handballs to Sorrell. This is good play. Sorrell been playing very well for Altona. Puts it down towards Andrew Wilson, who sets himself. He keeps running for the ball low. Punch it ball here. He tries to, but the Laverton player beats him to it and it's going to be a ball up. Umpire says give it to me. Players set themselves. Looks like it's going to be Mandix and Bruce Climb. playing very well, this ruckman. Mildenhall gets the ball, handballs it out towards Clinton Batchelor. He gets around on his left foot now, puts it in towards the centre half forward position. Is there anyone there? Andrew Wilson sets himself, nearly a free kick, and it is. It's a free kick at centre half forward to Andrew Wilson, usually a reliable kick. He's going to put it right down into the teeth of the goals. Smith and Saggers are down there setting themselves. Long kick by Wilson, puts it into the forward line. Up they go. The two grabs and nearly a mark. It's a mark to Keefe Saggers. I think it might have come off the hands of players of something like Wayne Smith then. A little bit rough on the Laverton players, but that's how it goes. Keefe Saggers. He's kicked over 100 goals for Altona. Comes around, lines them up. I don't know, I think it might be a point. Yeah, it's a point. And Altona going to 5 goals 3 to 8 goals 2 Laverton at about the 14.5 minute mark. Alan Ward, he's going to kick it out, the back pocket. Puts it long, a long driving kick, nearly to the centre of the ground where Taylor sets himself. But here comes Stevie Shields, playing very well. Handballs over towards Mark Neal, a left footer. Puts it in towards a half forward line. Players set themselves. But a strong mark by the Laverton player in Tom Carroll. Also been playing well here today. Out towards the half-forward flank, number 38 for Laverton. Gets around, puts it into no one in particular. Out comes Walsh. Walsh kicks it off the ground towards Mandix. Mandix gets around, handballs it out towards Sorrell. Sorrell puts it on his left foot. Is there anyone home for Altona? The ball bounces, but it's in the safe hands of number 7, which is Alan Ward, who kicks it towards a half-forward flank, and a very good mark taken by a Laverton player. In towards Bruce Climb. He's playing very well, this player. Bruce Climb puts it in towards the wing. Out comes Greenoff. Greenoff sets himself, punches the ball away from his opponent, comes through with guts and determination. Wise is in there. Handballs over towards now Laverton player. Altona players pressuring him, but the umpires found a free kick and it goes to one of the Laverton Rovers. Number 39, Ian Taylor. Ian Taylor puts it up towards his full forward. Players fly. No one can mark it. Darren Wise is on the ball trying to get rid of it. Out comes Mark Neal. Mark Neal having a good quarter this time. He gets on the ball. Handballs it out towards Perry Babega. Nearly cops one in the back and the umpire says, give it to me. Perry Babega making a welcome comeback to the sides, playing very well. Very fiery player, this boy. He's going to get the free kick too. Perry Babega. Safe player for Altona. Puts it up high. Not a very good kick. Up they go. Stevie Shields can't mark it out towards Sorrell, but a Laverton player comes in, number 9, which is Wayne Mackey, but its ball's been smothered. Down towards the half-forward flank. Now they go. Out comes Robbo. Robbo's trying to break away. He's going to put it on his left foot down towards the half-forward line. Wilson's there. Out comes this blonde-headed bloke, number 23, Lofty Thing, nearly in the back. He's going to cop it. Andrew Wilson's copped the free kick against the Laverton player, number 23, which is Scotty Wiley. Andrew Wilson right on a half-forward flank. Doesn't know what to do with it. He sees a lead by Mildenhall. Mildenhall comes out. He's taken a screamer. He's a left footer, this bloke, and they're probably about 15 yards out, and he'll be kicking right in towards goal on his left foot, on the left angle as well. Lines it up. I don't know, I think it might be a point. Yeah, umpire says 1 point. Now Altona going to 5 goals 3 to 8 goals 2. I don't think they've changed that scoreboard. It possibly could be 5-4 at the 16-minute mark. 2.5 goals the difference there. Altona. Alan Ward to kick out. Puts it in towards the centre half forward. Mandix is there. In comes Sorrell, knocks it away, backs up well, puts it on his left foot. Is Smithy home? Course he is. A great mark by Wayne Smith, number 9. Directly in front of goals, puts it over to Wilson and says thank you very much in the goal square. This should put Altona on to 6 goals 3 within striking distance of Laverton at the 17.5 minute mark. Andrew Wilson having a very good year this year. Lines it up directly in front. Comes in, torpedo, right through the middle. Altona going to 6-3 to 8 goals 2 at the 17-minute mark. Wise and Climb. Both having a very good ruck duel together. Up they go. This time Wise gets it towards Shields. Shields takes his time, puts it out towards Saggers. Saggers has got the fly. Can he get it? No. Tom Carroll of Laverton on his left foot. Sees a little player in the centre, number 39 for Laverton, which he's been a busy player, Ian Taylor. Ian Taylor puts it down towards a wing. Out comes Wise. Wise is in there, can't mark the ball, however. Number 6 handballs it. Eric Sorrell, a chance for him. He can't pick up the ball. Taylor throws it away then. Johns is in there. So is Darren Wise. Darren Wise pushes it out towards number 6. Number 6 is going to be holding the man against you, Walshy. Bad luck, son. Number 6 is Charlie Camilleri. Directly on the wing. Andrew Wilson on the mark. There's a short kick in towards, could be trouble. The Rovers there, punches the ball, but the umpire says charging the man. And number 39 again for Laverton, Ian Taylor. Ian Taylor down towards the centre half forward line. Players set themselves nearly in the back. Yeah, it is. Peter Greenoff to take the kick. I think he'll come straight down the centre here. Mandix is leading out towards there, sets himself, players are there, he's in front, nearly a mark. Out comes Walsh, 2 Altona players, fumble themselves, he ran into it, Walshy, put his head into it, great stuff, Walshy. Been around for a long time, this boy, very good footballer. Russell Walsh puts a long kick down towards Andrew Wilson, who sets himself, but the player in front takes a very safe mark. Out towards the wing again, Johnsy there takes a safe mark. Morgo on the mark, but however he puts it on his left foot, down towards Wayne Michelli. Wayne Michelli there, oh, screamer! A great mark by Wayne Michelli, number 13 of Altona. He puts it in towards the centre, towards Meso. Meso got plenty of time, puts it in down towards Piddles. Behind him is Robbo Roven waiting for the crumbs. However, the Laverton player comes in. Clinton Batchelor, he's having a great season here. He'll pick up the ball, gets around his player, number 23, Lofty, and now onto his left foot. Puts it down towards her half-forward line. Out comes the Laverton player. Play on, says the umpire. Handballs it out towards Ian Taylor again. Ian Taylor down towards the Laverton player. Sorrell from behind, nearly a screamer. Puts it on his left foot, looking for players downfield. Out comes Keefe Saggers. Great stuff, Keefe. Saggers of Altona, right in the centre half forward position. Keefe Saggers. About 45 yards out, going for a torpedo. Puts it up high. I think it's a point. Scores now 6 goals 5, 11 and 8 goals 2 at the 21-minute mark. Light rain starting to fall here at Churnside Park as Alan Ward puts a long drop punt out towards the half-forward line. Wise from behind tries to punch the ball. Out comes a Laverton player, gets around him, puts it up towards the wing. Walsh is there in front. He's bustling with his opponent, but a strong mark in by number 9, which is Wayne Mackey. Wayne Mackey, torpedo towards the wing. No one's there to pick up the ball for Altona. Out comes Peter Greenoff. Clinton Batchelor dodges around, got one over his head, and he's going to get it. Playing very well, Clinton Batchelor, an ex-Taswegian. Clinton Batchelor puts it up towards Mandix. He's nearly got a free from behind. Oh, screamer. How are they going to beat this bloke? The only way they'll beat him is with a shovel. Mandix is down towards, looking for Saggers. Smith is also there. He picks up the ball now, Smith. Smith gets around on his right foot, goes for goal, but 1 point in Altona going to 6 goals 5 to 8 goals 2 and are starting to play pretty well now. 22 minutes into the second quarter. Altona had most of the play this quarter. A long kick by the fullback out towards Darren Wise. He can't hold the mark. In comes 11 player. Handballs it to Scotty, to Lofty. Lofty can't get rid of the ball. Now he does. Puts it over towards the wing where Morgo will take a safe mark. Morgan of Altona, number 3. Sorrell coming down the ground. Out comes Morgo. Puts it down towards Piddles. He's got players there everywhere above him. Nearly takes a mark. Batchelor goes for the ball. The bloke gets rid of it for Laverton. Meso handballs it towards Wise. Wise over to Clinton Batchelor. Clinton Batchelor, he's feeding him on fire this quarter. Puts it up high into the half-forward line. Players set themselves. No one can take the mark. Out comes Saggers. Saggers is trying to go for the kick there all around his head, around his neck. Out comes now Smith. Smith gets around his player. Tries to shoot for goal. And it's gone across the goal and 1 point. Altona 6 goals 6 to Laverton 8 goals 2 at the 22-minute mark, 23-minute mark. Alan Ward doing the kick out. for Laverton. Sees a short lead out there towards Clinton Batchelor. However, number 38 of Laverton gets a ball, puts it over towards the wing where number 5 of Laverton takes a safe mark. Darryl Jones. Darryl Jones been smothered now by Mesa. It's 15 yards. Out goes the ball. In comes now Stevie Shields, also playing well. Stevie Shields gets around his opponent, puts it in towards Morgo, and he'll take a safe mark on the wing. Altona's really starting to fire this quarter, but get no goals though. Out towards Smith, good lead by Smith, and Smith takes a lead. Handballs it towards Darren Wise. He puts it up high, looking for Saggers and company. Out goes Mandix. Mandix and Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll and Mandix out towards Saggers, but it's going to be rushed through, and it's over the line and out of bounds. Laverton defenders defended well there. We're at the 24-minute mark. Up they go now, Mandix and Bruce Klein. Bruce Klein gets the knockout very clearly. Could beat the players. Robbo's there, dribbled over the line. No, it's a free kick to Robbo. Robbo plays off on very quickly. No, it ain't. It's Smithy. Puts it down towards Klein, who takes a safe mark in the Altona's forward pocket. Bruce Klein puts a drop punt down towards number 28 of Altona, which is Danny O'Brien. Number 6 of Laverton playing very well, but Stevie Shields there, nearly a free kick. Geez, Humpy. Anyhow, out comes Danny O'Brien, puts it long and high. Sagger sets himself. Oh, geez, they're all up there for Altona, and Tom Carroll's going to clear it very easily for Laverton. Carroll puts it down towards the wing. Darren Wise is there. Ian Taylor nearly holding the man, and it is. Ian Taylor plays and wastes no time. Plays on for Laverton. Puts it in towards the centre. Players set themselves. No one can mark it. Out comes Denny O'Brien. Denny O'Brien trying to break away from his opponent. In comes Wayne Michelle. He hasn't got the ball. Nearly a free kick then, but Mark Neal goes through his legs, but safe hands of Peter Greenoff. Peter Greenoff puts it down towards Ian Taylor, and he's played very well, this boy, for Laverton. Number 39, Ian Taylor. Taylor puts it in towards the centre. Mark Neal and Perry Babiga, and Perry Babiga says, leave it, it's mine, and takes a safe mark just in the centre. Right in the square. Babiga looking for Mandix. Puts a drop punt. High. Up they go, all Laverton players. Morgo knocks it down towards Walshy. Walshy hands it out to Meso. Meso gets around his opponent, tries to kick it. Ball smothered. Mandix puts it out towards, and it's a free kick to Altona, and Mandix will take the kick. It's a pity then, because Altona had a bit of a run on then. Stephen Mandix going to drive this. Now a short kick towards Pedals, and he's all by himself about, he's very long way out. He'd probably be 60 yards, 65 yards. He sees a lead upfield. Short kick in towards Johns. In comes Russell Walsh. Nearly free kick to try to kick the ball. Number 37 and puts it towards number 5, and number 5. Out comes now Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields puts it in towards Smithy. Smithy can't mark it. Out comes Laverton defender Alan Ward. Ward punches it away now. Steve Mandix got the ball. Handballs it to no one in particular. Out comes a bloke for Laverton and clears it well. Down towards Mark Neal. He punches the ball away. Out come 2 Laverton players. And the umpire nearly could be a free kick to Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields. Steve Shields puts it in towards Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson sets himself nearly a mark. No handballs. Umpire said play on. Handballs it out towards the Laverton player. Puts it over to number 6, which is Camilleri. Camilleri bounces once, bounces twice, puts it out towards the wing. Mark Neal's home for Altona, but it's a strong mark by number 38, it looks like, of Laverton, and there's 28 of Laverton. That's the second quarter, Wayne Delaney. 6 goals, 5 to 8 goals, 2 at the end of the second quarter. Okay, back here for the start of the third quarter. 7 points the difference favouring Laverton. Ball been bounced in the centre. Wise gets a knockout out towards Camilleri. Camilleri puts it down towards Johns and McGuinness. McGuinness punches it away now. Out comes now number 13 of Altona. I'll pick him up when he turns around. Looks to be Wayne Michelle. Wayne Michelle handballs out towards Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell tries to pick up the ball, but it's out, dribbled over the line and out of bounds. No, it's a free kick to Eric Sorrell on the half forward flank. Sorrell for Altona. 7 points the difference. Puts it in towards, no, it's a 15-yard penalty against the Laverton player for an infringing. Eric Sorrell will take the kick. Wise positioned himself in the centre. Mannix is leading towards Wise. Wise a good lead and puts it out in front of him and takes a safe mark. Handballs towards Greenoff. Greenoff overruns the ball, however. Out comes McGuinness. Peter Greenoff keeps chasing the ball, dives on the ball, and the umpire says, give it to me, and he'll bounce it up right in the centre of the ground. Been playing 2 minutes. Up they go now. Wise from behind punches the ball towards now, which is Robin Morgan. Morgan down towards Saggers. Saggers pushes his opponent in the back, and Carroll will take the free kick. Tom Carroll of Laverton puts a drop towards Clinton Batchelor. Batchelor takes a strong mark and plays on immediately. Puts it down to the direction of the forward line where Smith nearly takes a mark. Had one grab of it. Players are all rushing in for the ball. Nearly have put the ball up, and I think he's found a free kick. A free kick to the Laverton player. No, balls it up. Up comes Mandix. Mandix tries to get over Tom Carroll. However, the ball rushes over the line and out of bounds. Coach Mel Tisdale asked for a bigger effort this quarter. Altona are starting to come home strongly. Mandix in front, knocks it down towards Robertson. Robertson can't get the ball. Tries to get through. Smith it was, rather. And Smith will take the free kick for Altona right on the half-forward flank. Wayne Smith it is. Lines up for goal on a very bad angle. Nearly on its way. Oh gee, it's right through the middle, and it's a point the difference here. 7 goals, 7 now. Altona to 8 goals, 2 Laverton. 1 point the difference. Okay, umpire comes in to bounce the ball. Darren Wise from behind with Bruce Climb. He gets it away, puts on his right foot out towards Taylor. He's been a dangerous player for Laverton. He handballs it towards number 5 of Laverton. He steadies down, puts it out towards the half-forward line where Maury Tisdale comes out, gets the ball. He's got to get on his boot quick, puts it towards Clinton Batchelor, who's played very well. He'll settle him down in the last line of defence. Clinton Batchelor on his left foot, out towards Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson sets himself, can't mark it, however, and it'll go out of bounds on the full. Out of bounds on the full. Andrew Wilson to take the kick. Puts it down towards the half-forward line. Players jumble, but a very strong mark by number 23 of Laverton, which is Scotty Wiley. Scotty Wiley puts it down towards Peter Greenoff. He puts himself, so does Johns. In comes Eric Sorrell, picks up the crumbs off the ground. He's got plenty of time. Bounces once, twice. Puts it high in towards the forward line. Out come players, Smith and Saggers. And Smith has taken a screamer. Umpire says play on. Handballs towards Shields. Shields puts it over towards Keefe Saggers. He comes out, picks up the ball, dodges around opponent. Handballs towards now Russell Walsh. Russell Walsh puts it into the forward line. Is there anyone home for Altona? Out comes... oh, gee, that's bad play there. But Milton Hall comes around, gets on his left foot, tries to anyhow. Players all jump all over him, and the umpire says tripping a man. Tripping a man. Oh, this is nearly out in the full. It is. And Altona get another chance to get back in this game. Stevie Shields puts it towards, nearly a strong mark by Mildenhall. However, the Laverton defenders clear it well. Put it out towards number 10 of Laverton. Number 10 of Laverton and Roger Climb, their captain coach. In comes Greenoff. They all overrun the ball. Out comes his opponent, but Greenoff backs up very well now. Puts it down, a high kick towards the centre. No one can mark this, I don't think. And anyhow, Steve Mannix, he'll punch it. Out comes number 10 of Laverton. He nearly holding the ball. Number 17, Lofty so-and-so, I don't know what his name is, but he's going to pick up the ball. Handballs over his head. In comes Morgo. Morgo's got plenty of time. Handballs it to Martin Perry. Martin Perry breaks away, puts it into the half-forward line. Smith sets himself, but his opponent comes out, picks up the ball, number 7 of Laverton, and puts it down towards another Laverton player, number 6, which is Charlie Camilleri. Charlie Camilleri now steadies down, puts it in towards the wing. Number 9 comes out of Laverton and takes a safe mark right on the wing, which is Wayne Mackey. Mackey now got the ball, sees the lead towards number 10 of Laverton, which is Roger Climby. Climby now puts a ball down towards half-forward line where McGuinness comes out, but Johns takes a safe mark. A very safe mark, playing well. Johns of Laverton puts it down towards the half-forward line now. Nearly a free kick. The player says play on. Taylor been playing well. Paz a shot for goal. Pot shot. It's hit the post. It's hit the post and scores now 7 goals, 7 Altona to 8 goals, 3 Laverton at the 5-minute mark, 6-minute mark. Maury Tisdale puts the ball out towards number 5 of Laverton. He can't mark it. Here comes Shields. Taylor again. Geez, he's played well. Lines up for goal, but he's offline again and another point. Altona's ruckman and that are going to have to get over here very quickly. Martin Perry. Murray's going to go kick out towards the outer side. Out towards Martin Perry, sets himself, can't mark the ball. Out in comes McGuinness. McGuinness is chasing number 3 of Laverton. He puts it on his boot, puts it down towards the singer. It's going to be a free kick downfield. A free kick downfield, and it'll be number 24. Been quiet since the first quarter, which is of Laverton, which is Alan White. Alan White got this ball. Opened up very well in the first quarter. Still has a long way to go in this match. Only a few points the difference. Drop punch towards goal, and I think it's gone through for 1 point. Scores now Altona 7-7 to Laverton, 8 goals 4. Murray Tisdale now kicks out, puts a very good kick out towards Darren Wise. He sets himself and takes a strong mark. No marks as the umpire. Players all run through the ball. Number 5 of Laverton. Handball's out to number 39. Been very dangerous player, Taylor. Taylor snaps for goal and he's missed again. Number 39, Ian Taylor. Playing a great game. Wayne Michelli to kick. Michelli puts it down towards Mark Neal. Mark Neal gets around his opponent. Handballs out to another Laverton player. He has a pot shot for goal. It's nearly on its way. No, it's a point. And Laverton going to 8 goals 5 to Altona 7 goals 7 at the 8-minute mark. Murray Tisdale does a drop kick. Puts it down towards the half-forward line. Players set themselves. Martin Perry knocks the ball on forward. Number 43, which is for Laverton, who's played a very good game also, puts it out towards number of Laverton in the half-forward flank. Anyhow, a long drop punt down towards the forward line. Up goes White and takes a safe mark. A strong mark, actually. Alan White. Starting to find a bit of form this quarter. Altona looked to be in trouble again. They opened up very well. Alan White comes in, steadies, drop punt, puts it on its way. Umpire hasn't even moved. It's a goal. And Laverton go on and now to 9 goals 5 to Altona 7 goals 7, which is 14 points Altona have to pick up the 10-minute mark. Back here again. Bruce Klein and Stephen Mandix going to go for the contest this knockout. Klein puts himself in front. Mandix knocks it out, however, towards McGuinness. McGuinness handballs it out towards Taylor again. Taylor puts it down towards the half-forward line. Out comes Martin Perry as hard as he can go. Knocks his opponent out the way. Peter Greenoff is there, so is Mark Neal. Mark Neal gets around cleverly, puts it on his left foot and finds looking for an Altona player. Behind is Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson hands it over to Clinton Benchlew. Batches once, bounces twice. He's got plenty of room. 3 times he's bounced it. Looking for Wayne Smith down there. Puts it down towards Saggers. Saggers is there. In comes number 7, Alan Ward. Keith Saggers has got his hands on the ball, so is Piddles. Piddles handballs it towards Saggers now. Nearly in the back to Keith Saggers. Battles around and drifts over the line and out of bounds. He's paid on the full. Anyhow, the Laverton player puts it down towards the half-forward line. Darren Wise goes up. Nearly takes a strong mark. Out comes Roger Climb. He puts it down towards Danny O'Brien, who's back on for Altona again. Danny O'Brien over there with and the ball drifts over the line and out of bounds. Players set themselves. Steve Mandix has got the front position. He taps it down towards Altona's Sorrel. Sorrel can't get rid of the ball. Neither can Denny O'Brien, and the umpire says a free kick against you. Denny O'Brien, number 8, gets it, which is Jack Keenan. Jack Keenan puts it down towards Perry Pabiga. Perry Pabiga's there, out so is Taylor. In comes Peter Greenoff, the cops one in the back and will take the free kick. Scores 7 goals 7, the 9 goals 5, and we're at the 12-minute mark in the third quarter. Brian Greenoff sees Peter Robertson, Robbo by himself. Robbo down towards Steve Mannix, takes a safe mark. Handballs across to Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell puts it high into the half-forward line. Players come out, but in comes Wayne Smith of Altona, and a safe mark. Very good play by Eric Sorrell, picked him out. Out comes towards Keith Saggers, puts himself in front, and he's taken a mark. A great mark by Keith Saggers. Altona starting a fire. All they have to do is get the big guns firing, and they'll just blast away. Keefy Saggers, he's probably about 20 yards out, directly in front, running in towards goal. Lines it up, a drop punt. Puts it on its way. Umpire hasn't moved. It's another goal. Altona go on to 8 goals 7 to Laverton 9 goals 5, I think it is. Altona only now, they're only 4 points down. Very good play then by Stephen Mannix, who handballed it across to Sorrell, and he put it right down to Smith. Out comes Mannix again. Sorrell is in there. Walshy comes in. He tries to pick up the ball, overruns it, however. It's a bit of a scramble here, and the umpire says, give it to me. No, it's... yeah. The umpire will bounce it. Bruce Climb of Laverton. Steve Mannix of Altona contests this knockout. Up they go. Steve Mannick gets it to Peter Greenoff. Peter Greenoff puts it out towards Darren Wise. Darren Wise sets himself. Nearly a free kick. Yeah, he'll take the free. Right on the wing. Altona only have to get this ball moving, and I'll be right back in this and can win very clearly. Darren Wise puts it towards centre half forward, looking for Mildenhall. Mildenhall behind. However, Tom Carroll of Laverton comes out, handballs it towards Walshy. Walshy's got the run of the ball, nearly a free kick to him, and the umpire says, give it to me and I'll bounce it. Scores 8 goals 7 to 9 goals 6 at the 15-minute mark in the third quarter. Umpire bounces it dead in the centre half forward position for Altona. Mandix gets a knock down towards Walsh, a clever knock down towards the half forward line. Saggers comes out. He tries to knock it to one of the Rovers, but no one's there. Wayne Smith, however, picks up the ball, runs around. He's running in towards the goal, lines it up, and it's drifting away. Staggers is in there, and it's been punched over the line, and 1 point for Altona, and they go on to 8 goals 8 to 9 goals 6. Dead on the 15-minute mark now. Time creeping away in this third quarter. Number 7 at Laverton, he'll kick out the ball, and that's Alan Ward. Players leading across. He's found number 10 of Laverton, who doesn't mark it. Andrew Wilson tackles him. There's 3 players against Batchelor, but geez, he's played well. Clinton Batchelor takes a strong mark. He's going to put it right into the forward line, out towards Mildenhall, and Mildenhall takes a safe mark at the true centre half forward position. Number 30 of Altona, Peter Mildenhall. He's going to line it up and have a shot. This will put Altona in front if he gets this. It's on its way down towards the half-forward line. It's right through the middle, and there's new leaders now. There's new leaders, and you can hear the crowd going. Altona will hit the front now, and it's 9 goals 8 to 9 goals 6 at the 17-minute mark. Okay, umpire comes in to bounce it up. The big guns are starting to fire. Mandix gets the ball out towards Clinton Batchelor again, and Russell Walsh is out after the ball. Clinton, however, gets the ball again. Geez, I don't think he's had played all right. Clinton Batchelor puts it up towards Robbo. Robbo's there, punches the ball away. Out comes Lofty of Laverton, handballs it out towards the number 37, who fumbles the ball. Andrew Wilson can't pick it up, neither can Robbo. Robbo pushed in the back then. The umpire said no, he gets it to Andrew Wilson. Stevie Shields overruns the ball once again. Out comes a Laverton player. In comes Russell Walsh. He tackles his opponent. Batchelor's in there. Russell Walsh keeps battling away. He can nearly get a kick in here. He gets a kick towards the half-forward line. Out comes Robbo, and he's taken a great mark. Great mark by Robertson of Altona. Puts it in towards Eric Sorrell, and he'll take a safe mark and steady down things. Eric Sorrell in the half-forward, right in the half-forward line now. Eric Sorrell lining up for goal. Long way out though. Oh, puts it very high up towards fly. Saggers is there, but a strong mark by Alan Ward of Laverton. Ward of Laverton. Kicking out towards number 10 of it, bounces over his head. Number 9, which is, and it's going to dribble across and go out of bounce on the half forward flank for Altona. Players set themselves now, Steve Mannix of Altona and Bruce Klein. Mannix is trying to get the ball out the back. You can see that. There's Russell Walsh. He tries to get rid of the ball, nearly holding the ball there. It comes a number 17 of Laverton. He's been quiet. Laverton plays on the wing here, puts it over towards Clinton Batchelor again. He overruns the ball. Johnson's after the ball. Batchelor trying hard for Altona. Camilleri gets it towards Wayne Michelli. Out comes Taylor. In comes Mark Neal. Mark Neal trying to break through for Altona. Handballs it out. No one can pick up the ball. Laverton player handballs to number 43, puts him under the hammer. The ball comes out and in comes Wayne Michelli. Wayne Michelli steadies down, puts it in towards Stephen Mannix. He's marked... and handballs towards Stevie Shields, over towards Sorrell. Sorrell over towards Robbo. Robbo, he'll drive it down towards the half-forward line. Out comes the Laverton players. Carroll overruns the ball. Smith's got it. He breaks away. Handballs to Keefe Saggers, and he's put it right through the middle, and Altona are starting the race away. Altona now 10 goals 6 to Laverton 9 goal 8. Altona 10-8 to Laverton 10-6. 9-6. Okay, we're at the 21-minute mark and Altona lead by 8 points. Mandix tries to knock it out towards Shields. Shields comes through. He can't pick up the ball. The players run over it and it'll bounce up right in the centre again. Umpire bounce the ball. Altona 10 goals 8 to Laverton 9 goals 6. Up they come. Klein gets the ball out towards Taylor. Taylor gets around him. However, Robbo keeps chasing now. Taylor again puts it on his left foot down towards Peter Greenoff, and he takes a safe mark and cops one under the ear. Handballs towards Denny O'Brien. Denny O'Brien breaks away, puts it high down towards looking for Smith and company, but in the safe hands of a Laverton defender. Tommy Carroll of Laverton. Carroll looking for players to come up the field. Carroll puts a torpedo in towards the centre, and an easy mark has been taken by number 8 of Laverton, which is Jack Keenan. Jack Keenan out towards number 43 of Laverton. He puts it high in towards the half-forward line. It's been a safe mark, a very easy mark to number 24 of Laverton, the full forward, Alan White. You couldn't blame Martin Perry then. The ball just came over his head and then the other player just had every chance to mark it. Just one of those things. He's put it right through. And the score, 10 goals 6 to 10 goals 8. Altona 2 points in front at the 21-minute mark. Okay, ball back in here at the 22-minute mark. It's 2 points are different. Mandix and Climb. Up goes the ball. No one can knock it. Eric Sorrell does, however. Out towards Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields overruns the ball. Out comes a Laverton player, puts it down to Chesterman, but out comes Johnson. Johnson will take the in the back. Johns of Laverton putting it down, to a drop kick, and the bloke's in front. He's taking the mark again, number 24. Number 24 of Laverton, which is Alan White. Starting to come good in this quarter, Alan White. Lines it up directly in front, 30 yards out, a drop punt. And 1 point. And the score now is 10 goals 7, Laverton to Altona, 10 goals 8. Okay, Martin Perry puts it down towards the half-forward flank, looking for Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell there. Out comes number 3 of Altona, which is Morgo. Morgo keeps running with the ball. Out comes Wayne Michelli, trips over though, and then he's paid tripping a man. Wayne Michelli soon handballs it towards Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell now puts it down towards the half-forward line, looking for Mandix. Mandix can't, Peter Mildenhall, he can't mark it. In comes Stephen Mandix now. The ball races past him. The players are fumbling over there. Number 17 of Laverton gets the ball now and puts it down towards the wing. Players set themselves. No one can mark it. Out comes Peter Greenoff, playing well for Altona. Puts it down towards 11 and a player who kicks it off his boot and out of bounds, I thought it was. Scores 10 goals 9 Altona, Laverton 10 goals 6. We've played 23 minutes into the third quarter. Up goes Mandix, hits it out towards Sorrell. He's came good this quarter, he's playing very well. out towards Mildenhall. He gets the ball punched away from him, however. Tom Carroll comes around, plays it very coolly, down towards Peter Greenoff. He overruns the ball. In comes players there. They're all fighting for the ball. Yeah, pushing the back. Good decision ump. Laverton player got it in the centre. Puts it up high, looking for their full forward, and he's taken the mark. Geez, he's playing well, this bloke, Alan White. Coach Mel Tisdale's going to have to do something about this. Going to have to do something. Drop punt. Puts it on its way. Hasn't got the distance, I don't think. And it's 1 point, being punched through by Peter Greenoff. Well done, Peter. Darren Wise to take the kick off now. Looks like he's been shifted onto him. Darren Wise puts it down towards the half-forward line, looking for Peter Greenoff, and Peter Greenoff takes a safe mark. Been playing well this quarter. Peter Greenoff down towards the wing, looking for Martin Perry. Martin Perry's there, knocks it forward. Good play, Martin. Out towards Wayne Michelli. Wayne Michelli puts it down towards the half-forward line. Mildenhall there, but Tom Carroll again takes a safe mark for Laverton. Playing well. Laverton players are running up the field. Short kick in towards Wayne Michelli, and he takes a safe mark. Wayne Delaney on his mark. Now Wayne Michelli puts it down towards the forward line, looking for Perry, who knocks it on. Mildenhall knocks it on further in towards Altona's goals. Smith can't pick it up for Altona. Now he gets around, the bounce comes up. He's going to have a look for Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson there takes a safe mark. He runs on, has a shot for goal, pot shot, and I think it's through. Yeah, it's another goal to Altona. And Altona going 11 goals 10 to 11 and 10 goals 6 at the 26-minute mark. Okay, back here at the 27-minute mark, 10 points the difference. Mandix and Climb. Climb gets a knock this time, and it's a free kick to Steve Mandix, shoving him out into centre bounce. Steve Mandix, he'll boot him right into attack here. Mildenhall looking for the ball there. Altona's line a little bit crowded here, but Mandix puts it up high towards Martin Perry. He comes out, knocks the ball in front of him, gets around, knocks it on further. Out comes Wayne Smith to give him a chop out, but the Laverton defenders looks like he's going to clear well. Oh, no, nearly. No, Wayne Smith keeps backing up towards Sorrell. Very good play. Eric Sorrell's about 60 yards out, puts it towards Keefe Saggers. He sets himself and he's taken a great mark. Geez, he can position himself, this bloke. Keefe Saggers, kicked well over 100 goals for Altona this year. Taking a mark right in the square. Lines it up, drop punt. Don't think you should have much troubles in kicking it either. Puts it on its way. Umpire has a move and Altona go further ahead. 12 goals 8, Altona to 11 and 10 goals 6 at the 27-minute mark, and that is 16 points the difference. Umpire comes in to bounce the ball. 16 points the difference. 28 minutes into the third quarter. Mandix is in front, knocks it towards now Wayne Walsh. Wayne Walsh tries to pick up the ball. He hasn't got the ball yet. Now handballs Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell been busy this quarter. Puts it in nearly in the back to Johnny Robertson, and Johnny Robertson will take the free kick. No one in the square. He should boot it down now. He's a lead by Martin Perry, but Walsh has taken a mark right at the centre half forward position. Russell Walsh. He'll steady play down. We're creeping into the 29-minute mark, nearly at the 30-minute mark. Russell Walsh. It's a fair way out. 60 yards out or 50 yards out. Torpedo puts it on its way. Mildenhall there. It's dribbled through for a point. Not a bad kick under the circumstances. Russell Walsh been playing well all this season. Early in the season had a bad hamstring. Full back for Laverton, kicks out towards Andrew Wilson, puts himself in front, but it's been a strong mark taken by number 37 of Laverton, which is John Murnane. Murnane puts it out towards, I think it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Come up the ground, Andrew. Murnane to kick now. He's on the half-forward flank and kicking towards the wing. Murnane of Laverton puts a torpedo up towards number 9. Oh, nearly a good mark. Out comes Russell Walsh. Russell Walsh takes his time looking for an Altona player. Out towards Martin Perry. Martin Perry there being held when he didn't have the ball. Umpire didn't see it. Johnny Robertson charges through, gets around on his right foot, steadies up, puts a torpedo down towards Peter Mildenhall. Mildenhall can't mark. Out comes now Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell fumbles, puts it over towards Keefe Saggers. Keefe Saggers can't get the ball, and it dribbles across over the line and out of bounds. Yeah. We're at the 31-minute mark in the third quarter. Up they go, Mildenhall and Klein. Mildenhall picks up the ball. What's he done? 1 point. Just grabbed it out of the air. Very good thinking, Pete. This quarter's gone on for 31.5 minutes. Laverton full back. Sees his teammate Andrew Wilson comes in to spoil Taylor. Russell Walsh meets him as well. Here comes Clinton Batchelor playing well, but the ball bounces over and runs out of bounds. Altona starting to come good this quarter. Mandix running in. Mandix and Johns. Mandix knocks it towards Batchelor. However, Murnane picks up the ball, puts it towards now Mark Neal. Mark Neal can take his time here and look in towards the centre half forward position. Or out towards Robertson. Robertson sets himself. Geez, it was nearly a good effort by Robbo. Robbo gets it over towards Bruce Climb. Bruce Climb in towards the centre. Wayne Michelli chasing the ball now. He's coming after the ball. Been knocked away by a Laverton defender. Perry Pabiga knocks it in front of him. Great stuff, Perry Pabiga. Lets him come through. Now comes Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields over to Peter Greenough. Peter Greenough gets it onto his boot. Rushes it though. Out comes Steve Mandix. Steve Mandix overruns the ball. Wayne Smith comes in. Gets around. Handballs it towards Sorrell. Sorrell gets around. Handballs it towards Clinton Batchelor, who can't pick up the ball. Ian Taylor of Laverton comes around. Knocks it in front of him. Keeps knocking it in front of him. Can't still pick up the ball. Now he gets around on his right foot. Puts it in towards the centre. Stevie Shields sets himself. And that's a free kick to Stevie Shields. Number 5 of Laverton, the offender, which was Darryl Jones. Now Stevie Shields puts it right into the 2 half forward position. Players set themselves. It goes over their heads and a Laverton defender puts it back in towards the wing. Out they go towards the wing and a Laverton player very safely marks it. Number 28 of Laverton, which was anyhow the ball 15 yards. And there's a player coming off for Laverton. Looks in nice pain. I think he's done a fetlock. We'll have to bring the gun out. There goes the siren, and that quarter went for 33 minutes. Scores are 12 goals, 10 Altona, 11 and 10 goals, 8. Very good quarter by Altona. They're starting to finish right over the top of these. Okay, it's the last 30 minutes of 1980. Altona's 14 points in front. Ruck set themselves. Mandix gets a knockout though. Puts it towards Wayne Smith. Wayne Smith handballs towards Martin Perry, who knocks it on towards Walsh. Puts it over to a handball towards Denny O'Brien. Denny O'Brien running in towards an open goal. Puts it into the half forward line. The ball will dribble over and out of bounds. Not much in this game. 14 points at the moment. Altona have came back well in the first quarter. Laverton had a good lead, but Altona have fought back very well in this pretty even game. Ruck set themselves. Mildenhall and number 24, which is Ward. Oh, Robertson's in there. Can't get the free. Taylor comes out. Handballs to Johns. Johns is there. He trips over and is tripping a man. Tripping a man. White it was there. Ruckman now. Johns comes up, kicks it out towards Denny O'Brien. Denny O'Brien can't mark the ball. Players all scrambling for the ball, and the umpire says, give it to me, and he bounces on the half-forward flank. Alan White now on the ball there, full forward. He's been playing very well. Steve Mandix. Steve Mandix gets the ball, gets around, handballs it towards McGuinness. McGuinness can't pick it up now. He's found Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields will have to come through. The players overrun the ball. Denny O'Brien handballs towards Michelli, who overruns the ball. Number 9 of Laverton comes out and pushes it in front of him, pushes it in front of him again. Out comes Peter Greenoff. Peter Greenoff, number 6, nearly tripping a man. And the umpire's paid tripping a man to Charlie Camilleri. Charlie Camilleri of Laverton, and the score's 12 goals, 10 goals, 8, and they've played 2 or 3 minutes. Camilleri puts a torpedo right into the forward line. Players set themselves where Sorrel nearly takes a strong mark. Gets around, being tackled by a player, nearly holding the ball. Well done by Perry Pabiga. Puts it to the Denny O'Brien. He's come to life this quarter. Bounces once. Looks for a player. Can't find him at the moment, but Stevie Shields comes out and takes a strong mark. Led right up the ground in Stevie Shields. Shields puts a torpedo down towards Wayne Smith, and who takes a strong mark? The umpire says man in front. Man in front takes a mark, which is Johns. Johns of Laverton. Argument, there's 2 on the mark. Now Johns puts a drop punt in towards the half-forward line where Peter Greenoff punches the ball. Taylor been a busy rover for Laverton. Puts a high torpedo down towards Beak can't mark it. Climb comes in to Perry Pabiga, handballs it out and be a free kick. No, umpire says it's a throw in. 4 minutes into the last quarter. Both sides must be getting pretty tired now. Steve Mandix and Climb. Mandix gets a knockout again. Players, out comes Eric Sorrell. Eric Sorrell clears well for Altona. Puts it out towards Clinton Batchelor. Number 5 of Laverton handballs over towards another 11 and a player. No, John's coming up the ground. Gets around. Handballs another Taylor's there again. Puts a drop punt towards Eric Sorrell and he takes a safe mark right in the back pocket. Eric Sorrell also played well today. Most of Altona players have played well. The ball dribbles over the line and out of bounce in the half-forward flank. Throw in. Mandix gets himself in front. Punches the ball. No one can pick up the ball. Out comes Wayne Michelli. He clears for Altona. Puts it in towards Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson can't mark the ball. However, there's a free kick to him holding the man. Andrew Wilson also playing well. Andrew Wilson sees the lead towards Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields gets around his opponent. Handballs it out. He hasn't got the ball. Out comes another player. Another Laverton player in towards Andrew Wilson. Puts himself in front. He gets one over the ear by Manane. Manane keeps coming. In comes number 27. Number 27 of Laverton gets it out towards Taylor again. Taylor a drop punt towards a Laverton player, but Sorrell comes in. Spoils him. In comes McGuinness. Oh, and McGuinness nearly cops one there and another one. Number 28. Number 28 and 37 won't never go. Poor Shaggy. Shaggy puts it towards Denny O'Brien. Denny O'Brien's got too much class for you, pal. He bounces once, puts a drop punt towards the half-forward line. Robertson sets himself and Johnny Robertson, number 8 of Altona, only 18 years old. Fresh out of the under-17s last year. Played very well this year. His first year in open age football. Johnny Robertson probably about 45 yards out with the run-in. Drop punt, puts it very high. Puts it on its way. Players set themselves. No one can mark it and it's punched over the line and 1 point. Okay. Fullback kicks out for Laverton. They've had numerous fullbacks today. He's going to kick it straight down the centre. Jesus, a long kick. The torpedo, it's gone past the line, but Steve Mandix there again. Jesus, he's a powerhouse for Altona. Stevie Mandix. Puts a drop punt down towards the half-forward line, looking for Mandix. Mandix has been held. He hasn't got the ball. He's nearly taken the mark. Oh, no. Umpire says play on. An 11 defender clears well. Out come towards McGuinness. McGuinness is in there. In comes Stevie Shields with guts and determination. Eric Sorrell keeps going. He comes through very well. Bounces once. Now looks for a player. Torpedo down towards no one there. Johnny Robertson's there again. Robbo trying desperately to get rid of this ball. Laverton defender pushed it out towards number 7. He was a fullback early of Laverton, and that was Alan Ward. Alan Ward down towards the half-forward line. Now Wayne Michelli handballs to Wayne Smith. Wayne Smith now, he got to kick it very quick. He does. Puts it over towards Clinton Batchelor. Clinton Batchelor wastes no time. Jeez, he's brilliant, this bloke. On his little left foot down towards the half-forward line. Piddles is in there, pushes his man out the way and takes a strong mark. Handballs now to Robbo. Robbo over to Martin Perry. Martin Perry's held. He can't get rid of the ball. Been tackled now by Peter Mildenhall. Johns is after the ball. He tries to get it, but I think, no, it's still in play. Johns bounces once, bounces twice. Martin Perry chasing him. Johns gets around him. He's trying to hold the ball, and no, it's play on, the umpire says. Steve Mandix comes in again. Handballs to Clinton Batchelor. Have a look at him go. We're a little racehorse. Puts it in towards the goals. Looking for someone that might dribble through. I don't know if it has, and it has. Altona going to 13 goals, 11. 11 goals, 8 at the 7 or 8 minute mark. Great stuff there. Clinton Batchelor, Jesus, unbelievable footballer. Here again, about 8 minutes into the third quarter. 13-11 to 10 goals, 8. Altona are coming home strong. Up goes the ruckman, and number 25 will get a climb of Laverton. No, he says it must have been an infringement, and Wayne Smith's got the ball. He wastes no time, puts it up to a drop punt towards Mandix. He sets himself, but a safe mark there taken by Murnane. Murnane of Laverton. Puts it in towards the centre. Smith comes out again. He can't pick up the ball. He overruns the ball. Number 27 of Laverton puts it into the half-forward line. Players set themselves. Out comes Wayne Michelli. He's played well and under 17 from last year. Tries to get rid of the ball. In comes Denny O'Brien, another under 17 from last year. He puts it in towards the half-forward line. And have a look at my man here, Clinton Batchelor. No, he can't mark it this time. Johns comes out. Handballs it towards number 40, Tommy Carroll. Tommy Carroll gets around on his left foot and clears safely and puts it towards the boundary line for Laverton. But in comes a player, number 5 of Laverton, which is Daryl Jones. Now Daryl Jones puts it in towards a half-forward flank. Been punched away by Perry Babega. Perry Babega also having a good season. Handballs it towards Taylor, the Fettingham danger man. In comes Darren Wise. He can't get the ball, however. Knocks it over towards 11 and player comes in. Tries to get round, but I think he's going to be caught. Oh, the umpire's giving him plenty of latitude there. Scores 13 goals, 11 to 10 goals, 8 Laverton. Altona coming home very strongly. Up they go now. Dwayne Michelli handballs it out to Denny O'Brien, a former under 17 player from last year. Out it comes towards the wing. Mace knocks it towards Clinton Batchelor. Clinton Batchelor can't get the ball now. Tackles his opponent. In comes Climb. Climb, a long kick in towards deep into the forward line, and Mark Neal takes a strong and safe mark. A great mark by Mark Neal. Very good try. Another under 17. Altona have got a lot of promising young players here. Up there goes now. Batchelor's in there. Perry Pabiga comes out. He'll keep going all day. Pushed in the back. Jumped all over his head. Pabiga again. He's going to cop the free again. Looks to be a little bit sick there. Oh, he's all right. Iron Man. Handballs towards Sorrell. Sorrell out towards number 16 of Altona. Steve looks like Russell Walsh. Russell Walsh towards Smith, who takes a strong mark. No, nearly throws the ball away. Yeah, bad luck, Smithy. And the Laverton defender takes a free kick. Nearly on the wing. Laverton into attack now. The ball's past the centre now. Up goes Peter Greenoff, punches the ball away. Smith comes out, pushes the ball in front of him. Out comes McGuinness, the vice-captain of Altona. However, he overruns the ball and Murnane clears. Out comes Sorrell. Sorrell's just chasing the balls very strongly. Play down there, and what's his name? Here comes Beaky. Beaky, Darren Wise it is. He can't get the ball clear. Out comes Mark Neal. Jeez, he's played well here. Finds Shaggy McGuinness. No, he doesn't. Overruns him. Murnane comes in, and he's been tackled now by Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson's got big time, nearly holding the ball. McGuinness is there, dodges around his opponent, has a 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and home he goes. Drop kick in towards Peter Mildenhall, and Peter Mildenhall can't mark. And Alan Ward, number 7 of Laverton, towards Climb. Smith there, punches him in the right in the side. Climb it is. Bruce Climb puts Laverton into attack again. Denny O'Brien sets himself. No one can really mark this ball. Out comes Murnane. He handballs over across towards Johnny Robertson. The ball getting close to the boundary. And it's... No, handball out towards Smith. Smith is there. Denny O'Brien tries to shepherd him off. He still hasn't got the ball. Umpire in comes towards Denny O'Brien again. O'Brien kicks a ball towards Stevie Shields. He'll have plenty of time to go homeward. In, out they come, but there's going to be safe hands of a Laverton defender. Free kick to Martin Perry. Coach Mel Tisdale yelling out the Morgo. Martin Perry comes in at centre half forward. Drop punt, puts it on its way. The umpire hasn't moved, and Altona go on to 14 goals, 11. Look like they've got the premiership also on up. to Laverton, 10 goals 8 at the 14-minute mark. Okay, back here. Altona is starting to play very well in this last quarter. Smith gets a knockout toward Taylor. Taylor to Johns. Johns into the half-forward line. Moore goes there. He can't mark it. He comes through, though. Moore go towards now Johns. Johns gets the ball and been held when he didn't have it. Umpire says play on, however. In the back nearly to Johnson. He'll take the free kick. Smithy on the mark. Johnsy been over towards Climb. Climb knocks it towards Shaggy McGuinness. Shaggy McGuinness overruns the ball. Number 27 of Laverton tries to punch it, but Morgan clears well for Altona. Towards Smith. Smith by himself. Mandix comes through. Mandix is after the ball now. Been shepherded now by no, he picks out a player over towards Russell Welsh it is. Welshie. He'll put it in towards the forward line, looking for Mildenhall and Wilson. Wilson there. He can't pick up the ball. Runs through his opponent. Great stuff, Andrew Wilson. And he'll cop the free kick as well. Andrew Wilson. Been having a very good season here. Could have went either way then. Wilson from about 45 yards out, favouring the drop punt. No, Torpedo is going for. Puts it on its way. Umpires are moved again, and Altona go on to 15 goals 11 to 11 and 10 goals 8 at the 15-minute mark, and it nearly looks like all over bar the shouting. Okay, Altona 15 goals 11 and looking good to 10 goals 8. The 16-minute mark. Up they go. Smith's in the ruck for Altona. He knocks it very well clear towards Stevie Shields. Shields drives it out towards the half-forward flank where Tom Carroll comes in, and the ball dribbles over the line and out of bounds. 16-minute mark. Time starting to creep on in this last quarter of 1980. Up goes Mandix. Punches it out towards Climb. Climb puts it in towards the dead centre. Up goes Danny O'Brien, sets himself, in comes Stevie Shields. He goes to pick up the ball, gets thrown to the ground very heavily. Geez, he might be hurt, this boy. Down towards the half-forward line, and a safe mark being taken by 11 and number 6, which is Charlie Camilleri. Camilleri puts it up towards Darren Wise. Darren Wise sets himself on a strong mark. You could see it all the way. Altona players out towards Robbie Morgan. Robbie Morgan takes a mark on the half-back flank for Altona. Puts it in towards Walsh. Walsh there trying to set himself. He takes a strong mark. Stood his ground there. Shaggy's over there. Shaggy's got to run very quick for this ball. A beautiful wave. Oh, lovely. Well done towards Mark Neal. He slips, looking for the backup. The backup's Shane McGuinness. Shane McGuinness can get there now. Draw, yes. Bad luck, Shag. Bit of funny business there. Shaggy was caught dropping the ball. Taylor of Laverton. Ian Taylor, number 39, puts a torpedo down towards Mark Neal, who punches the ball away from his opponent, which was Camilleri. Robbie Morgan met pretty solidly there. Denny O'Brien there, puts it on his left foot, in towards the centre. Stevie Shields running very hard to get this ball. Handballs out towards Mildenhall. Mildenhall keeps it in front of him, and it's... Oh, gee, you're kidding, umpire. He got rid of it an hour ago. Got rid of it an hour ago. And it doesn't matter. Altona are 15-11 at 10-8 in the last quarter. It's about 18 minutes gone. Peter Greenoff sets himself. No one can mark it. Out it comes towards the Laverton player. Down towards the back line. Number 24 there of Laverton and Darren Wise. Darren Wise chasing him very hard. He tries to get around. Handballs into an open goal. And number 11 of Laverton put it through, and it makes them 11 goals 8. But Altona's 15 goal 11, and they've played 18 minutes. Look. Okay. Umpire bounces the ball. Mildenhall and Climb. Mildenhall punches the ball towards the half-forward line of Altona. No, the Laverton player can't pick up the ball. Now he does. Puts it on his left foot. Down towards the half-forward line now of Laverton. Out comes Peter Greenoff, running very hard for the ball now. Picks up the ball. Bounces once. Puts it down towards the wing where he's looking for Shields. Shields is there. Gets around very easily. Kicks it down towards the half-forward line and finds Mandix. Mandix is playing very well now. Steve Mandix, he'll waste no time. Looking for Smith. Wayne Smith. Wayne Smith looking for the lead, but he can't mark the ball. Out comes Johnny Robinson. Johnny Robinson over to Martin Perry. Martin Perry snaps for goal, and the umpire hasn't moved. It's another goal. And Altona going to 16 goals 11 to Laverton, 11 goals 8, and they've played about 19.5 minutes into the third quarter. Altona nearly 5 goals in front. Mildenhall and Climb. Climb gets a knockout towards Taylor. Taylor now puts it in towards the half-forward line. Altona players are home there. Robbie Morgan. Robbie Morgan can't mark it. A handball by Michele towards Greenough. Greenough can't pick up the ball. Out comes 11 and player, dribbles it across along the ground. Out comes now Mark Neal. He's played well this quarter. In the last quarter, Mandix is there. He can't get the ball. It bounces over their heads. Out comes Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson trying to barge through. He hasn't got the ball, umpire. And out comes Steve Mandix. Steve Mandix looking for a player. He can't find him. And it goes over their head, and 11 and the defender takes a safe mark. Kick out towards Johns. In comes Wilson. Monane's there. Monane dodges around his opponent. Down towards now. Oh, great mark by Denny O'Brien. Now 15 yards. There's sticking 25. Bruce Climb of Laverton give him a little kick up the backside. Denny O'Brien looking for a player. Smith leads out. Comes right out. Nearly in the back to Smith. In comes Johnny Robertson. Johnny Robertson pace. Tries to get around his opponent. Nearly holding the ball. You're gone, Johnny. Bad luck. Time creeping on, 22 minutes into the last quarter. Altona fought right back. There was 3 or 4 goals down early. Tom Carroll now puts it out towards 11 and players. The ball goes down towards the half-forward flank now. Out comes Peter Greenoff. He gets around and picks up the ball now. Kicks it in towards Milton Hall. He'll have plenty of time. He'll run on towards Shields. Beautiful handball towards Mandix. Mandix could be in trouble, but they'll keep running Altona. And here's my man, Clinton Batchelor. Puts it onto his left foot. Goes for home. Laverton defenders are there everywhere. Out comes Taylor. Taylor towards Johns. Johns leads very well. Played well also, that fella. Johns now puts it down towards Shaggy. Shaggy McGuinness of Altona, the vice-captain, and the umpire says play on. He's grabbed him all around the neck. The players could keep going, but in comes Robbie Morgan. Robbie Morgan, he's looking for someone, Robbie Morgan. Can he find someone? He puts it towards Johnny Robertson. Out comes Alan White. White there with number 5 of Laverton, which was when we'll pick him up later, and the ball goes towards a wing now. In comes 11 and defender. 11 and defender puts it in towards a half-forward flank where number 43 takes a safe mark for Laverton, which is Ian Chesterman. Chesterman looking for a lead upfield and takes a strong mark to Laverton player. Number 24, he's played well too, Alan White. Alan White a long way out from goal. Puts a torpedo down in towards the goal square. Players set themselves. Sorrel there, no one can mark it. In comes Milton Hall and rushes it through for a point. Yeah, it's going to go through for a point. And the score now, 11 goals, 9 Laverton to Altona, 16 goals, 11 and a 22-minute mark. Roughly about 8 minutes left of 1980. Altona seem to have the game well parcelled up. Denny O'Brien, he's played well since he's come on. Denny O'Brien to Robbo. Robbo looking for the lead. He'll get the ball and mark it. Johnny Robertson. Johnny Robertson being held by his opponent. Handballs out towards Clinton Batchelor. Clinton Batchelor dashes away, puts a little left foot down towards Martin Perry. Martin Perry can't mark the ball. Out comes 11 and defender. Play a bit scramble there. Mandix is in there and he's run into him and given him a free around the neck, the umpire says. Bit stiff there. And the player Lofty Lintonbrink. Lofty Lintonbrink of Laverton drives a long torpedo down towards Johnny Robertson, and Johnny Robertson playing a very good game here. He's right on the wing. Short pass towards Clinton Batchelor. Geez, and nearly a free kick. Geez, he's played well. Clinton Batchelor looking for Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields can't get it, being tackled by Johns. Gets it across to Martin Perry. Martin Perry's got the run of the ball now. Players are jostling for position. Out they come. Mocker Tisdale can't mark the ball. He grabs his opponent. No, well done there, Maury. In comes Stevie Mandix. Steve Mandix gets around about 4 opponents and slams it through for another goal. Now Altona going to 17-11. 11 goals. 9 are at the 24.5-minute mark. 6 minutes left to go. Nearly into the time on period. Now Altona 38 points in front. Milton Hall gets a knock. Knocks it towards Mandix. Mandix is looking for someone to come around. Yeah, he handballs it towards Denny O'Brien. Denny O'Brien looking for Wilson, and Wilson takes a safe mark. He'll steady down things. Puts it in towards the half-forward line. The sun's in their eyes, but the safe mark being taken by Alan Ward, number 7 of Laverton. Gets around his opponent. Puts a long kick. Still hasn't kicked it. No, dropping a ball. He's dropped the ball. I don't think he even wanted to. I can't work him out, but have a look at this. Thank you, Wayne Smith. Milton Alder Smith. Laverton are really rattled here. Altona classes above their opposition. Straight in the first division next year. Wayne Smith taking his time. Going to put a torpedo down towards Murray Tisdale. And Murray Tisdale has taken a screamer. Murray Tisdale. Geez, I wonder if he could kick a goal, Murray. He's running in the right direction. He's coming around. Dropped it in, and it's another goal. Altona 18 goals 11 to 11 goals 9. Geez, they've made a great recovery from the first quarter. 26.5 minutes. Umpire bounces the ball. 27 minutes into the last quarter. Up they go now. McGuinness can't get the ball. Laverton, a player, puts it in towards a half-forward line where players set themselves nearly a big mark. Out comes Camilleri. He can't pick up the ball. Been hotly contested by Robbie Morgan. Now the player gets the ball, but it's been backed up very solidly by Morgo. Morgo overruns the ball. Number 3 of Laverton breaks away. Handballs it out towards no one there. Peter Greenoff in there, but here comes charging through Wayne Michelle and a clever handball towards Peter Mildenhall. Mildenhall picks out a player in Stevie Shields. Stevie Shields, so geez, Altona are looking good. They're running right. Puts it out towards a half-forward flank. Up they go, and knocked very cleverly down by Martin Perry. Martin Perry puts it over to Robertson. Johnny Robertson puts it down, but a safe defender in Laverton, number 23, Scotty Wiley. Handballs it out towards number 37, Manane. Nearly puts him under the hammer, but Johns clears very well for Laverton. Up they go now, these players. McGuinness is in there. He's been hotly pressed. The dog on the field. Steve Mandex pushes the ball towards Johns. Johns puts it down towards the wing position. Players could overrun the ball here. Out comes Climb of Laverton. Climb puts it towards the half-forward line. Players set themselves, but Robbie Morgan has taken a strong mark, and that's it for 1980. Altona premiers, 18 goals 11 to 11 goals 9. And Altona have raced away in the last quarter to win very easily after being down in the last quarter. Great effort. Players running onto the field. Reserve players. Clinton Batchelor, where is he? Of Altona. Here he is over there having a drink and a beer. Have a look at him over there. With Buddha Mildenhall. Straight in front of us. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Geez, he played well. Yeah. Clinton Batchelor. Match Granger there, congratulating him. Stevie Shields, he's played enormous too, being congratulated by all those Altona supporters. Look, a very happy bunch. Been a long time. We're back in first division next year. Laverton players, you've got to give them credit. They fought it out until the last 10 minutes. Perry Pabiga coming in now. The champagne's going to be on in about 2 or 3 minutes. Altona players are all being congratulated by their supporters. Most of them are broken up now. They're coming in the race now. Eric Sorrell, Peter Mildenhall, Martin Perry. You. Good luck to you. All the players are breaking up there. Denny O'Brien, his first year in football. A lot of these young kids, there's about a half a dozen of them from the under-17s last year. They're all a pretty happy mob. Peter Greenoff, Wayne Smith. Look at Johnny Robertson there. The last one that come in, played a great game. Murray Tisdale, one of the eldest players in the team, with Keefe Saggers. players coming in the race and the supporters coming in. All a pretty happy bunch.